The machine before you does not ask for permission. It takes up space with a purpose. Look at the lower jaw of this vehicle. This is not plastic molding meant for a grocery store parking lot. This is a high-clearance, steel skid plate. It angles upward sharply. This design choice has a specific job. When the ground rises to meet the truck, the steel slides over rocks rather than crumpling against them. Above that plate sits the winch. The red tow hooks are solid steel loops, anchored directly to the frame rails. They are painted red for high visibility in mud or snow. You see the synthetic rope spooled tight inside the winch housing. That rope is stronger than steel cable of the same weight. It is ready to pull 5 tons of dead weight out of a ravine. Now, lift your eyes to the grille. The vertical slats are blacked out to vanish into the shadow, pushing the chrome star forward. But look closer at the hood. Those raised vents are not stickers. They are heat extractors. Underneath that hood, a massive engine generates waves of heat. Hot air rises. These vents give that heat a way to escape, keeping the intake temperatures down so the engine can breathe cold, dense air. The LED light bar on the roof is not there for decoration. It is positioned high to cast shadows downward, revealing the depth of craters in the road ahead at night. Move to the side, and you see the true width of this beast. The white paint is a satin finish. It absorbs light rather than reflecting it, hiding the dust that will inevitably cover it. Notice the scratches. These are not flaws. They are the story of the brush and branches that tried to stop it. The most striking feature here is the widening of the body. The black fender flares are bolted on. You can see the silver bolt heads. This is intentional. If you crush a fender against a canyon wall, you simply unbolt it and replace it. You do not need a body shop, you need a wrench. These flares house the wheel set. The wheels are a deep dish design, finished in matte black. The tires are mud terrain specification. Look at the large blocks of rubber on the edge of the tire. These are called side biters. When the tire sinks into soft sand, these side blocks grab traction where a normal tire would just spin. The sidewall is tall. This allows the driver to let air out of the tires. A softer tire molds around rocks like a hand gripping a baseball. The side step running along the doors is a rock slider. It protects the sensitive metal of the door sills from impact. Every line on this profile flows backward, from the high nose to the open bed, suggesting forward momentum even when it is standing still. Before we step inside, if you enjoy deep dives into the future of automotive luxury and engineering, subscribe to AutoVize. While we cannot see the rear axle, the stance tells us the engineering story. The rear of the truck sits high. This reveals the suspension travel. To fit tires of this magnitude, the entire chassis has been lifted. This is likely a coilover suspension setup, replacing the stiff leaf springs of older trucks. This gives the wheels the ability to move up and down independently, keeping the cabin level while the wheels dance over uneven ground. Listen to the idle in your mind. It is not a high-pitched whine. It is a low, rhythmic thrum. The exhaust exits high and tight to the body to avoid being crushed. The physics here are about leverage and grip. The wide track width prevents the truck from tipping over on steep side hills. The wheelbase is long, which provides stability at high speeds across desert flats. This is a platform built to carry gear, spare fuel, and survival equipment into the unknown, and more importantly, bring it back. Finally, imagine opening that heavy, armored door. The seal pops as the air pressure equalizes. You climb up and into the cabin. The world outside is loud, dirty, and dangerous. The world inside is a vault. The glass is double-paned to cut the wind noise. The seats are wrapped in durable, water-resistant leather, stitched with heavy thread to last a lifetime. Your hand falls onto the gear selector. It feels cool and solid. The steering wheel is thick, giving you leverage. In front of you, Digital gauges glow with critical data, oil temperature, tire pressure, pitch, and roll angles. You are isolated from the chaos. The suspension absorbs the violence of the road, transmitting only information, not pain, to your spine. This truck is the bridge between the raw force of nature and the comfort of human engineering. It does not conquer the mountain by destroying it, it conquers it by enduring it. This is the new face of exploration. Capable, unstoppable, and waiting for your command.